Oh my goodness. Look at this. You being at peace. Got somebody stressed. They're jealous. They're envious. Oh my goodness. They could be possessive. You see this? Like, they're stressed out because you are at peace. Wow. Let's see. Let's see what else comes out with this energy. All right. Let's see. All right, Holy Spirit, talk to me about this energy here. This envious person that's stressed out because the collective is at peace. It says here centered, serene, and calm. All right, you minding your business, you focusing on yourself, and somebody don't like that. Abundance, and then we have here thief. So someone who was, listen, abundance could be a lot of things. You know, it could be money. It could be, like it says here, centered, you know, you being calm, you being at peace. That's part of your abundance, you know, for you to be at peace, for you to be, you know, happy, centered, calm, not stressed out like this person. You're not envious. You're not worried about nobody. You're not looking at nobody. You're just minding your business. You see how this person's looking at you and you're looking out into the water. You see, like, you're looking at the sunset. You see, like, you're not worried about none of this shit. So that could also be a form of abundance, all right? An abundance of peace and happiness in this sense. And with thief, this is someone who's trying to steal your peace, basically. A thief of joy is what I'm hearing right now in my head. A thief of joy. So with the Queen of Wands reversed, this is a karmic feminine. This is someone who is toxic, someone who is manipulative, promiscuous, for the streets. Okay? This could be a witch. So let's see. Tell me more about this energy of this Queen of Wands, Holy Spirit. Yeah, my plan is ruined. You see, they wanted to ruin your peace. My goodness. Okay, it says here, I flirt with his ops. So if you have ops, everybody has ops, right? I guess, right? Even though we minding our business, there's people that be hating on us and shit. So there's a karmic here who flirts with those haters of yours, with your ops, your opposition, you know, people who wanna like beef with you. All right. And it says here, love spell. Tell me more about this energy, Holy Spirit. All right. So she's doing spell work as well. That could be what's going on here. Oh my God, you cannot make this up. That's what I was just gonna say. That could be what's going on here. Like, this is it's given like an ex-lover that doesn't want you to move on and be happy. They don't want you to find peace. They don't want you to be centered. They want to keep you out of balance. They want your nervous system to be wrecked. All right. And in a spiritual sense, they need for you to be like that, because then the voodoo is gonna work. That makes you more susceptible to the voodoo that they're trying to send towards you. That's why I'm always saying, raise your frequency, raise your vibration, stay centered, get out in nature. Just how this person is doing. Go by the water, go take a walk, go work out, dance, swim, jog, hike, whatever. Just get active. All right. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's working. Okay. So don't be stressing like, oh my God, how do I do that? But whatever it is that you're doing is working. You are at peace. You are prioritizing yourself. You're loving yourself. You're focusing on your healing. You're doing what you got to do. And they don't want that. They need to have you in a low frequency and a low vibration. They need to have you stressed and pressed. All right. They need to have you, worried about them, and you're not. All right. So that's the devil card here, the voodoo. And this is also like a binding spell. They want to bind. You see how these two people are binded to each other with the chain and then to the devil. So that's what they want to do with you. They want you to be stuck with them forever. And that's not going to happen. God has another plan for you. Okay. It is not with this karmic. And look, she keeps coming out as a Queen of Wands. I'm telling you, she's a witch. All right. She's coming out in the reverse both times. Two different decks, and it's the Queen of Wands reverse. All right. So it's a lot of confirmation that she is on that bippity bop and shit. Anything else? And if you are a female watching, this could be an ex. It could even be someone who's trying to block your love life. All right. They be fake ass people that do this type of weird shit too. Relatives and all that. Look at this. You are the karmic, not me. So this karmic, they're in denial. They don't think that they're a karmic. They think that they're a divine feminine or some shit, and they're absolutely not. Okay. All right. So let me pull from another deck. Anything else the collective needs to know, Holy Spirit, regarding this karmic here who's in denial? Who was trying to steal the joy of the collective and trying to bind them to them for eternity. These bitches is wildin', bro. Oh my God. Anything, Holy Spirit, anything from here? Okay. It says here, Divine Masculine is planning a proposal to Divine Feminine. Wow. So that's what they was trying to avoid. They didn't want this Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine to get together. All right. They didn't want them to reunite. We have here Ocean at the bottom of the deck. So this is connecting to this. Like they're doing some ritual by the ocean. They're giving offerings to the marine spirits. All right, that's what it's giving. Like they're throwing shit into the ocean, into the river. They're doing something to be able to bind this person to them so that they do not propose to the divine feminine. All right, Spirit has made it very clear here that this is not a divine feminine. This is a karmic feminine. All right, we got double confirmation on that one. Okay. And she's in denial. Like, for that shit to come out, like, you're the karmic, not me. It's like, bitch, no, you are. No, you are. No, you are. You're the karmic, not me. No, you are, bitch. Because, look, Spirit is saying it right here, ho. All right, like, double confirmation. You are a witch. You are promiscuous. You are manipulative. You're a liar. You're toxic. You for the streets. You be doing too much. All right, Queen of Wands reverse. You're doing too much out here in these streets. You need to move on. Because this masculine is going to continue to be at peace. They're going to continue to be centered and calm, cool, calm, and collected. Divine masculine or divine feminine, flip it how it resonates. And they're going to get married to their divine counterparts. That is God's plan for this person. Karmic's plan doesn't matter. God's plan is what matters. Okay, bitch. All right, y'all. That's what I got. Peace.